What's up, everybody? I am back with my second YouTube video. Um, Guys, honestly, it's been so much going on in the world, and I've been wanting to upload this video since like the beginning of this week, but I just could not find it in my heart. I couldn't find it in my time to just really get up on here and just upload a video. And I was just like mentally just and emotionally just tired. Everybody knows what's going on in the world right now, and it's just a lot. So guys, I just want to say first and foremost, thank you guys for all watching my first uploaded YouTube video, and thank you so much for just liking and subscribing and commenting and sharing. It meant so much to me, guys, because honestly, for my first video, I did not think I was gonna get that many likes, that many subscribers. So honestly, I'm just grateful that y'all like really tuned in and just hopped on this journey with me. And once again, I just thank y'all so much, because who would have known? But thank y'all for just really just being in tune with me. So today, guys, I just want to talk. Like, I just want to have a talk about today, about what's going on in the world right now. I know that everybody have their own point of view from what's been happening. I know that it's not an easy subject, and a lot of people, it's very emotional, especially for me. I'm a Black African American, and I am just, y'all, when I tell y'all it's a lot, it is. But I can honestly say, y'all, God has really covered me throughout my entire life. I cannot even say that I've even been in a racism situation where like I was just tortured by a white person. And like, I have a lot of people, like friends, that are white. I go to a predominantly white school, guys, so trust me, like, I know how it feels to just, you know, be outnumbered. I don't know how I feel to be tortured or just, you know, just treated badly by a white person, but I can relate to some of the stuff that I see in a way. So I just want to talk today about it, because y'all, I just feel like by me being a Christian and by me being a follower of Christ, I just feel like God just really put this on my heart to just sit here and have a talk with y'all and just share some of my things that I've written down in my book. This is my little prayer book. Not even just a prayer book. I write in this book when I listen to sermons. I just put all my thoughts in it when it comes down to Christ or just anything dealing with the Bible, whatever. I just use this as my book. And you know, Sunday was 3 days ago, it was Pentecost Day, and me personally, I didn't even know that. Like, I was just watching TV, and you know, as I'm getting in tune with the service that's online that I watch, they were like, it's Pentecost Day and stuff like that. So I was like, wow, like, all this is happening. And you know, it was just like, whoo, it's a lot going on. But I'm just gonna share some of the stuff that I wrote down with y'all, and I hope, guys, really leave comments. I want to know y'all opinion on what's going on. I want to know how y'all dealing with it day by day. I want to know how y'all are being involved without doing some of the looting things or the protesting and, you know, just all of that. I want to know what y'all do, because honestly, like I said, where I am in Mississippi, and guys, they don't do as much as I've seen other states do involving this situation. Like, nobody where I live has protested. Nobody has done looting. And I'm not talking about like breaking in stores, that type of stuff. I'm talking about nobody has actually just, you know, we just still out here, we just carry on like it's another day. And I'm not saying that to be like Mississippi don't care, but I'm just saying I've been learning and watching this stuff from y'all states, or if it's not even y'all states, but just from other states. But I just want to know how you that are watching this video, how you are dealing with this, because it's a lot. And I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I sit late at night and it comes to me like I could go a whole day without even thinking about it. I'm literally trying to just allow myself to stay off social media at this time, because every time I get on there, I just see all of this, and I'm Black power all the way. I love being Black. I love my people. I love our culture. I just feel like a lot of this stuff kind of scares me, and I don't know how it affects you, but it scares me to know that we live in a world like that, and well, like this, and the fact that our color is just such a dangerous thing to other people. It's just people just want to make us seem like it's dangerous. This is how God created us. So it's nothing more that we could do but just pray for protection. So guys, like I said, Sunday I was watching a service, and honestly guys, it was my first time watching this service. It's called Transformation Church. On Sundays, my uncle, he normally leads a service on Facebook, and I normally watch that and get my word from that. But this Sunday, they weren't having church at my church. The other lady that I listened to, that I'm going to mention to you about in this video, she moved her time of service, and I just been hearing about this Transformation Church on Instagram, and I'm like, let me check it out. So I got on there, guys, and it was just the pastor. He's a black man, and his church is built on I think it's called racial reconciliation. I don't know. They are a church made up of diversity, so like different races, different cultures, different ethnicities. So it's like, it's not just black people. And he was just giving us the word, and he was just telling us a lot of stuff. And one thing that just really stuck out to me was that he said that during these times, as Christians, as believers of Christ, we have to really just rely on Jesus. And I know y'all probably like, I knew she was about to get into that. Listen guys, this is serious. I'm not one to sit here and just be like, I worship every day like I'm supposed to, or I read the Bible as much as I'm supposed to, I just do this or I just do that. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, because it is true. In times like this, we need to be relying on Jesus. Jesus is the answer to it all. I know y'all like praying. I'm tired of praying. I want to do something. I want to take action. These people need to feel how we feel, and I agree. I do agree. But do not let this situation or these circumstances right now make y'all feel as if God is not in the midst, or make y'all feel as if God does not have control. He is bigger than any and everything. And just listening to this church service, the pastor, he just talked about that whole thing that I just said, and he was just like, we need to have compassion during this time, because y'all, when we overcome this, it's gonna be something new. It's gonna be something new, and we really got to just stay prayed up, stay in our word, stay having faith, and stay knowing that God is bigger than everything that we are going through right now. And just know that those people will get justice, because it's the right thing to do, y'all. And in the Bible, I don't know what verse, see there, I'm telling y'all, I'm not perfect with it, but in the Bible it does say that all things work out for the good who believe in him. And I just know by us believing that he's gonna make a change, that he's gonna allow those police officers to be thrown in jail, that he's gonna make these people feel how we feel in a way that we probably can't. That's what I'm saying, and that's what Michael Todd, the pastor of this church, was saying as well. So I just say all of that because that's what I took from his service. And guys, I'm gonna broadcast it because I was a little iffy about trying it out. I know everybody's churches is different, and how they worship, how the pastor preaches, all that type of stuff. I really enjoyed Transformation Church message on Sunday. I even enjoyed the worship. It was pretty good. I encourage everybody to tune in. All you have to do, literally, I think they go live on Facebook, but I didn't get on Facebook. I got on YouTube. All you have to type in is Transformation Church. Literally, I think their service starts at 11 o'clock, and they have a countdown. I don't know when the countdown starts, but you just type it in on YouTube, literally, and then it'll just be right there. It'll just say Transformation Church live. Even during the countdown, you can still just have it on your TV, have it on your phone, have it on your tablet, whatever you are watching it from. You can have it on there, and it's gonna count down, and then boom, when it come on, you gonna know. And they worship, then they go into the message, just like a normal church would. So I highly recommend that you guys check that out for real. So another thing that I just want to touch on, guys, was that in his message, the pastor, he did say how we can start as believers, as Christians. He was not saying go out and loot and break in stores and steal and do all this and that. Guys, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I feel like protesting is good. I feel like that's right. We're protesting, we saying what we want, we doing it in a nice manner. I understand, guys, that they really just have beaten us, have burnt down our things in the past, has just done some things that I could only imagine, that I would hate to see if I was in person right there. I understand that all is true. But y'all don't go in. Okay, it's one thing to just bust the window down in a store or a building. That's one thing. Set the building on fire. That's all. That's one thing. But to literally go in there and steal stuff, that is beyond me. When I first seen it, I was hee-hawing. I was laughing my butt off about it because I thought it was just hilarious. But then I was just realizing that, like, okay, what if that was my store that I built down? And my brothers and sisters, I'm talking about black people, they see me work hard and built this building, and they come because we in this crisis right now. They come and they just knock it down, just throw the rocks in it and bust the windows, that type of stuff. You know, they just damage it. That would really just break my heart, because it will make me bitter, not only towards just the situation that's going on right now, but towards the fact that, like, y'all just watch me put this all together. Y'all just gonna tear it down like that. Like, that would just make me upset. So I do not agree with the stealing, y'all. That's not right. Now, that's too much. I'ma say that's too much. If you believe it's what it is and it's right, that's your opinion. We all have our opinions. Don't bash me and say, you know, how you gonna get on here, da 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 da. Listen, we all have our opinions, and I disagree that is not the right thing to do. In the Bible, it says do not steal. It's in one of the 10 commandments, and I just feel like, don't do that, y'all. Like, let's leave that alone, you know? So it's a lot of stuff. But back to what I was saying. So basically, he left us with some instructions on how we could be doing something right here at home, you know? And like I said, my state that I'm living in, we not doing the protesting. I would love to walk the streets a little bit and, you know, protest a little bit, but we're not doing it. So he was just telling us how we could just be involved. So he left us with this message where it was like risk. And in each word, in each letter, y'all, it stands for something. So I'm gonna just go through it with y'all real fast, because I know y'all probably didn't watch the video or whatever. But okay, so for R in risk, it says relationships. That's what it stands for, relationship. And then he was just saying, like, we need to build relationships with people that we do not understand, people that's not of our culture, white people, black people, Mexicans, Hispanics, Latinos. We need to be building a relationship with those people, because guys, that's what's gonna help make friendships, help us understand a little bit better, help us to understand that, like, we are somewhat all alike, you know, and it's gonna help us to just be better children of God. So building relationships, that's something that we could be trying to do with people we don't understand. So then which is next, that stands for international. And then it says, no, it don't stand for international, y'all. I'm sorry. It stands for intentional. I don't know how I got international out of that, y'all. It stands for intentional. So when he talked about us being intentional towards others, he meant like in prayer. When we pray, we need to start just like being intentional about who we pray for. Don't just pray for black people because, you know, we all just we're going through this crisis. Pray for Mexicans, people that can't cross the border right now, can't find a job. Pray for whites. Their hearts are just, not all white people, but the people that are still involved in being racist and just still believe that it's the right thing to do. Pray for those people, that God can change their hearts and make them better. So that's what he meant by intentional. So then the next one is S, and it means speak up. Y'all, we are all speaking up. I could say I am so proud of just how this situation has turned out with the protesting, because like literally people of all states have come together and just spoke up towards this whole situation. And I'm just grateful because living in a world like this and knowing how people are, you would have never thought that. But I'm just grateful that some people still knew that it was the right thing to do and that they spoke up, and they still are speaking up, and it's making changes. Today, I just heard news about all four, not just the man who killed George Floyd, but the 3 other policemen. They were all arrested today. I don't know what their charges are, but they all were arrested, and it took us literally, it's almost been like a week since this man has died. It took us all those days just to really just get that across for these people to go to jail. So speaking of, that's something that we're doing. We're working good. We're doing good at it. And then Kay says, find knowledge. A lot of people don't understand why we're so mad right now. A lot of people don't understand because they don't have, that their life is not like our lives. They're not attacked by their skin color. But when he meant find knowledge, guys, it's so much that y'all could read about, or it's so much that y'all could just watch movies about that would just speak on this whole subject. I personally, y'all, I love this one movie. It's called what is it? The Hate U Give. I think that's what it's called. I went to see it last year, y'all. Actually, no. I went to see it my freshman year, and I still remember it like it was yesterday. It was so good. When I tell you, I have never cried during a movie, watching a movie. I was crying, y'all. Like, I felt everything, and it just broke my heart because it was like, this is true. This is real. And it's that emotional. It's that sickening. It's that heartaching that you could actually feel it. So even if you're not black, I encourage you, watch some movies so y'all could better understand what we're going through, so y'all could better understand our culture, or just understand why we're so furious the way we are. It's a reason. And whether you've been through anything tragic with a white police officer or a white person in general, you still can understand it. You still can feel it. It's just what it is. It's life. And it's true. So I encourage everybody to learn more about it, because this stuff will help you really just change your viewpoint towards other people. And y'all, we just gotta change it up. We can't just be living like that, because it's crazy out here, y'all. So yeah, that's what I took away from Transformation Church, and I just wanted to share that with y'all today because it is really good. It's really good. So another person that I watch, when I told y'all I was waiting on a girl and she changed her time on Sunday, her name is Micchhh Kenner. You can follow her on Instagram. She's always live every Sunday on Instagram. She's always live at 12 p.m. East Central Time, I think. That's how you say it. I don't know. Anyway, she's always preaching and sharing gospel. And y'all, I love listening to her because I'm only 20 years old, and she just breaks down the Bible to where you could just apply it to your life. She breaks it down to where you can actually understand it, and I just like listening to it. It's just more relatable, or just interesting when she talk about it. And I don't know what she do. Maybe she just got that gift. I don't know. But so I just want to talk about some of the things that she has said, y'all, because she said a lot of good stuff, and she's always throwing Bible verses out there for us. And y'all, so in Exodus 14, chapter 14, verses 15 through 16, she told us about that, and we actually read it. And I'm gonna write what I wrote down. I didn't get word by word from what she was saying, but I kind of summed it up, or got at least what I thought she said. So it says, "Why are you crying out to me? Tell the people to go forth and go. God is calling us to move and make change." Okay, so the last part where it was like God is calling us to move and make change, I don't think that's in the Bible verse, because I read the Bible verse and it didn't quite say that. I know it said the first part. So basically, guys, in that Bible verse, it was saying God is calling his people to move and go and make change. And I feel like during this time, y'all, like I just said, we've been protesting, and they're starting to just make change. They're locking these men up. They're making them see what they did was wrong. And I feel like that is what that Bible verse is talking about. It's a good Bible verse to use during this time because, like, we are working together as a whole to make change for people that cannot make change for themselves. What happened the other day, last week, was not right. I can't even sit and watch the video. Like, I literally will start crying. God wants us to make change, y'all. It's time out for it. You know, people been going through this racism thing a long time. And like I said, you gotta really understand why people are mad, you know? Y'all, that verse meant that God want us to really just make change. And I feel like it's time. It's time. Make a change. It's time. And another thing that she said that I'm gonna just leave y'all with is this quote from Malcolm X. I was about to say Michael. Malcolm X, y'all. So I'm gonna quote it. It's a quote. I didn't say it. She didn't say it. She didn't make it up. It's quoted. So Malcolm X said, racism is like a car or a Cadillac. They bring it to us in a new model every year. Yeah. When she said that I was like, sitting there like, you know what, that's true. Every year, it's some type of racism case. And it could be in them, y'all, I don't know, but literally, it's just different forms of it. Like Michael, not even Michael Ty. I forgot the man name. Dang it. Y'all. Like the man that was jogging. I think it's Ahmad something. He was jogging. It was a case. George Floyd on the ground. Knee in his neck. That's a case. Breonna, I think her name was Taylor. In her house. They come running in there. Got her. Wrong person. That's a case. Y'all. It's a new form every year. And I could not, like, Michael X is a old person from back in the day. He literally lived throughout times like this. And the fact that he said that, just, it still goes on today in 2020. That's why I find it so interesting. Because I'm like, that's freaking true. Like, in the way that he thought about it, like, it's like a new car. They coming out with a new car next year. And it's going to be a new case. So, it's just interesting, y'all, because it's just crazy. It is crazy. So, y'all, I just feel like I just wanted to spread the gospel a little bit about that. I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna try to wrap this up. I don't know my video to be 40 minutes long like last time. I know y'all was like, "Who this girl can talk?" But listen, so y'all, one last person I just want to talk about that. These people really inspire me to just sit up here and make this YouTube video for y'all, because I feel like a lot of people, y'all may not listen to Transformation Church. Y'all may not know Micchhh Kenner. And this last girl, her name is Shy the Greatest. Well, that's her YouTube name. So, she was on live on Instagram the other day. And, you know, she was talking about her experience of how she went to this place. I think it's called Hell Gates. I don't know. I've never been. But listening to her story, y'all, I just really want to go, because I feel like everybody should go. You need to go, because the way she was describing this place will really have you'll walk in there one type of way and you'll walk out wanting to change. And you will understand that this is real. God is real. Jesus is real. You know, heaven, hell, all that. That's real. So, Hell Gates. I don't know where it's at. So she went, y'all, and it was basically like a demonstration of her, like, they were demonstrating how the world was going to end. Y'all know in the Bible it says God is going to come back with fire next time. So it was just like, she was literally just watching how the world was ending. And she said that the people that was acting it out, they was even in the audience with them, sitting next to them. So y'all know, like, the day of judgment come, and, you know, like, God's going to call you forth. and I don't know what he's gonna say to you, but whatever he's gonna say is gonna be like, Sierra, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? You know, you gotta answer for everything that you do. And basically, you know, Shada Greatest, she was just like, all the people that was going before her, like, they was all in a line. And he was calling them up. All the people that was going before her, literally, he told them to depart from him. Like, I don't know what they did in their life. He said, depart from me. And she was just like, you know, it was getting closer to her. She never finished the live saying what happened. I guess the show had ended. I don't know. But she was just like, it was getting closer to her, and she was just, her heart was beating out her chest. Like, she was just so nervous because these people were getting departed from God. Like, he was like, get out of my face. Like, get out of my face. You know? So it was just crazy because, like, y'all, that's how it's going to be for real. I can't sit here and just explain to y'all how good it was. So, yeah, like, I cannot explain to y'all how she was explaining it to y'all because it's not my experience. But basically, she was just saying how, like, she was afraid because it was becoming her turn, and she didn't know whether she was gonna go to heaven or hell that day. So literally, y'all, I just feel like that's a good place to go. Like, I personally want to go there because I want to actually feel that. I want to see it because, you know, all jokes aside, y'all, God is coming back, and you want to be prepared. Well, not God. Jesus is coming back, and you want to be prepared when he comes. So I really wanted to make this video. Like, the moral of it is, y'all, stay prayed up. Believe, have faith, y'all. Jesus, God, they're both bigger than all of this. All of this is going on. We live in a tragic world, y'all. You want to be covered by the blood every time you go outside your house. You want to be covered by the blood even when you in your house. I encourage y'all all to just stay prayed up, stay learning the word. Y'all just really just, if you never had a talk with God before, just talk with God. He wants you to be living the life that he designed for you. He wants you to be a follower of him, and you know, he just wants you to love him wholeheartedly. So I just pray, y'all, like, let's just get right. Let's get right. You know, let's do the right things. I understand we live in a world that's crazy, y'all, but you know, you gotta have faith, and you gotta believe that your Savior will be there for you. He will help you. And like I said, all things work out for the good in those who believe in him. So let's just stay prayed up, y'all. I am going to end this video because it's like almost 30 minutes long, and I promise that I will not even make another long video. But sometimes I just get carried away, y'all. I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to end this video, y'all. I just want to say a prayer, like a quick prayer. Y'all, this is so new to me. When people ask me to pray at school or anywhere else, I will reject it so fast. I don't want to pray. But I'm going to do it now because I feel like we need it. And prayer can change things for real. So it don't matter what posture you gonna take, whether you're gonna close your eyes, keep your eyes open. I normally sometimes keep my eyes open, but that's another subject for another day. Okay, so anyway, so Heavenly Father, God, I just come to you right now. I just want to say thank you, God, for life itself. Thank you for allowing everyone, even me, to just be able to just say that we made it to another day, God. Thank you for covering us with your blood all night long. God, I just pray that as we go throughout this day, I don't know what time it is where people are, but I just pray that, God, no matter what time it is or where we're going or whatever, I just pray that you cover us with the blood, God. Cover us with the Lamb's blood from the top of our heads to the bottom of our feet, God. I just pray for George Floyd's family. I pray for all Black people who have lost loved ones due to dangerous circumstances or just unjustice circumstances, God. I just pray for those families, God. I just pray that you be with them, you help them, you give them strength, God. You help them to know that you are bigger than all of this and all things are going to work out. I just pray that, God, you just continue to be you. I pray for the world. I pray even for the corona. I pray for just the people that's laying in the hospital beds that are still affected. I pray that you heal their bodies and just help them. I pray for the ones that are just desperately just going through these hard times, watching this all unfold, God. I know that living in today's time and in the world now, it is so scary. But I know that, God, you don't want us to be afraid of anything, because you want us to always know that you're right by our side, helping us, guiding us, and protecting us. So, God, I just pray for the ones that are near, I pray for the ones that have watched this video. I just pray for even myself, God. I pray that everything that I said help someone to just really just take in the moral of the story. And I just pray that, God, someone just, you know, just if they wasn't saved, God, I just pray that they just now take it into account to just have their time with you, to just pray, to just believe and have faith. So I just pray for all of those things, God. Thank you for everything that you have done and you are doing and you are going to do. Amen. So yeah, guys, I don't know how y'all feel about this video. I was very nervous about making it. I don't normally, like I said, I don't normally get up here and just tell my story. I don't normally do none of that, but this was new to me, and I feel like God put this on my heart to just really do that. Just send out this message to y'all. So we have reached the end of this video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, I pray that you took away something from this message, y'all. I get so nervous sometimes that I don't know. I just start talking weird. But that's it for the video, y'all. I'll tune in next week. It's gonna be something good, cause we lit. You feel me? Lit. We lit. Hey. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Bye.